Good morning, y'all. It's your boy KingChurro, and I am dressed to leave the house to go vote. It is November 3rd, 2020. It is Election Day, Super Tuesday. And yes, it's your boy KingChurro with the, I got the Dodger hat because the Dodgers are the World Series champs, right? Winning is all I do. Winning is all I want to do. It's what I aspire to do. And of course, you've seen my videos, so you know exactly where I'm going, where I'm leaning to, right? And one thing I want to say is, I've seen a lot of videos today, a lot of live videos on Instagram, black conservatives, mostly who I really follow, Latino conservatives, a lot of them my age, 40 and maybe, or mid to late 30s and early to mid 40s. That's my age range, 39. Anyway, I've seen a lot of them, say, I went in there with no mask on because that's my constitutional right. Me personally, I'm going to just do it. You wear the mask, it's just less trouble. You walk out of the establishment that you're going to, take the mask off. It's that simple, guys. I really don't care to argue about the masks. And besides, my mask has my own face on it. So who gives a shit? I don't care. I'll wear my mask. And I'll wear my KingChurro shirt. That's right. KingChurro shirts start at $13 between small and extra large. $13, y'all. Anyway, I'm going to head out of here. I'm going to go down to the Indio Teen Center. I'm going to go cast my ballot. And then from that point, just good luck, Trump. Trump 2020. And if you oppose that belief, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, not sorry, to be honest with you. I mean, you vote for who you vote for, if you even vote. My thing is we all have our favorites, right? And as far as I'm concerned, there's a lot of Joe Biden I don't agree with. Pedophilia is one. Anyway, y'all go out and vote, or I hope, by the time you watch this video, y'all probably have already voted, and, hope at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who wins. We have to love each other regardless. All right? So that's all I'm saying. This is my message. No matter who wins, no matter who you vote for, we need to continue to love each other. Bottom line, respect each other, love each other. That's all I care about. Because look at my mask. Be great every day. That's all we can do. Since I've been laid off, I've been letting my wife drive my car, which is the 2020 Camry. And it's just better fitting than to drive my wife's car today for Election Day. I mean, since I'm voting red and all.
When you open your heart to patriotism, there is no room for prejudice.
We already have a nigger mayor. We don't need any more nigger big shots.
No, you trumped us. I'm sorry about that, but won't happen again. Promise. At least tonight, anyway, before midnight. So here we go. Now let's go ahead and play this out, okay? I mean, do we think Donald Trump's going to win Georgia at the moment? I would say yes. Do we think he's going to win North Carolina? Probably by 1.5 points. Okay. Is he going to win Ohio? It looks like it. All right. So Texas, certainly. Iowa. It would appear. Montana and Alaska. Now let's go ahead and start filling some in here for Joe Biden. He's probably going to win New Mexico. I don't know about Nevada. It's considered a battleground state, but we'll see which way it goes. So leave that off the board here and come back to that upper Midwest that I was just talking about, Michigan and Wisconsin. You know how hard they've campaigned there. I mean, they've been trying to flip these states, and they did in 2016 and then hold them this year. And they're also working super hard in Minnesota. I don't know what gives there, but just for the moment, 247, if Trump goes into Michigan, he's at 260.
Say, I told you to do Biden. That Now we done lost a damn vote. We done lost a vote. That's gonna go to Trump. God damn.
I'm worshiping these people like they're fucking God.
Ain't nobody worshiping them. But God damn it, Chris, we need somebody in there with motherfucking sense. He vote independent.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? You know what I said do when you go in there. You go.
That's what I did.
No, you did. You voted independent.
This shit funny.
I told you. I said go Democrat Biden. Now there's a fucking vote that we done lost that can fucking go to Trump.
This is why I don't do politics. I will never do this again.
He said he ain't gonna vote again. Oh.
Now, if he keeps his lead in Georgia, right, North Carolina, let's say Texas stays red, Iowa looks very good for him right now, Montana and Alaska will put him at 247. I'm not going to put Pennsylvania into this. A moment ago, I showed you what was happening in Michigan and Wisconsin. It's real up there. These are very close races in both of those states. So keep Pennsylvania out of the equation here. If you're at 247, and tonight you take Michigan and Wisconsin, that's enough. You're at 273.
And it's narrow, but he is still in it.
And Chris, this is the scenario which we've talked about quite a bit, that he has to take one of those three. He's got to take either Pennsylvania, Michigan, or Wisconsin.
Well, with Arizona gone, if I'm Trump, Pennsylvania takes on supreme importance because it is probably his best chance of those. We haven't called Minnesota yet. We haven't called Wisconsin yet. We haven't called Michigan yet. Pennsylvania is the state where he seems to be the closest, where he put the most effort in, and he's really got a lot riding on the Keystone State tonight.
But Chris, we haven't called Texas yet. Why haven't we called Texas?
Because it's too close to call. Look, ultimately, the problem for Trump at this time, if you're looking at the map, you're trying to figure out how this goes. The very fact that we cannot call three southern states, three very traditionally Republican states, certainly in the case of Georgia and Texas, the fact that those are too close to call, that is a real dark cloud on the horizon for Trump. On the other hand, the fact that Pennsylvania is still out, the fact that Michigan's still out, the fact that Wisconsin's still out, that's the saving grace for him. That's what still keeps him in it.
All right.
Chris, and Virginia, you're good with Virginia?
Virginia is for lovers, and I love Virginia.
Standing by the Virginia call.
All right, so come back often because we.
I've been looking for freedom. I've been looking so long. I've been looking for freedom.
That he will win, with Wisconsin and Michigan and even North Carolina still out. It seems to me that people are becoming a little more sobered on their.
Well, you were talking about Michigan, and obviously we just talked about the spread there.
Right.
And we also just showed John James, who's outperforming where anybody thought he was going to be.
Right.
Based on the vote that's there.
Right. Yeah, that's right. I mean, and he was another guy who was favored. Now the problem is, when we're looking at this, in cycles past, we would always weigh late polls, exit polls, and all that sort of thing. After 2016, we've all become very suspicious of those things. So, we're waiting for more and more of the raw vote than we ever used to have to, because we don't necessarily feel that we can trust the polling to guide us as to how to assess these races. So here we are, counting votes.
There's a lot of pushback.
Yeah, let's take a look at Arizona and just put it up on the screen for everybody, because there is a lot of sentiment out there that it should not be called yet, that there's more vote coming in. We just heard from Chris Darwalt, who said that he believes that they stand firm on that call, and I think there's only about 22% of the vote in Arizona at this point, and it shows
74.
It shows. There we go. It shows Joe Biden at 53% and the president at 45%, but there is, by all accounts, quite a bit of vote out there that is still not in. So,
but both the Senate race and the state call.
Yep.
Right. Meanwhile, I actually have some news. A Pennsylvania court has agreed to hold a hearing tomorrow on a GOP effort to invalidate some votes in Pennsylvania that were, quote, fixed, who are cured in legal jargon, where apparently that these were mail-in ballots that had some problem and that somehow they were altered to be.
Why didn't anyone tell me that figs are laxatives? I have to go to work! My bone hurts.
We already have a nigger mayor, and we don't need any more nigger big shots.
Now, Senator Harris says she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president, but I'm deeply concerned about this record. There are too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so.
You know, Kamala Harris, she's running for the vice presidency. I call her Miss Lock Up a Brother, for when she was the AG in California, a Negro knew, a black man knew that he was dead in the water. He was dead in the water. Matter of fact, you don't need a trial. You might well go into jail if you appear before her, because she took pride in locking up black folk. And now all of a sudden she's trying to be sister girl. I'm telling it. Check out her record. She locked us up left and right. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, you did, Kamala, however I should pronounce it. You did. And now we're supposed to forget all that stuff. And
well, your uterus does have a higher kill count than my gun, so it kind of makes sense. But yeah, it's crazy. Uteruses aren't allowed in banks, federal buildings, movie theaters, schools. You have to be a certain age to have a uterus. You can't even bring your uterus across some state line. You have to purchase a permit to conceal your uterus. Felons can't have a uterus. You need to have a number stamped on your uterus. You can't have a uterus.
Down south, hood baby, make on.
Who wants to tell this Tide Pod eating Gen Zer that it was the Democrats who controlled the South and owned slaves, and the Republicans who fought to free the slaves? Yeah, I'm from Puerto Rico and I know that.
Can now project that former Vice President Joe Biden will defeat President Trump in the key battleground state of Minnesota. There was some hope in the Trump campaign that they could pull out Minnesota. It was very close last time around in 2016, but the decision desk now calling Minnesota for Joe Biden.
Let me just make this clear, okay? My man is not your friend. He has two friends. Me and my coochie bitch.
Yeah, that was one that Amy Klobuchar has obviously spoken a lot about, very near and dear to her heart, her home state. She said that she felt very confident that Minnesota would stay in the blue column.
Oh, hey, Will, what are you up to?
Black Lives Matter! ACAB! No human is illegal! Oh, I thought you were coming to destroy my business.
Here we are, November 4th, Super Wednesday. We're still at a standstill, 238 to 213. Honestly, I don't understand what the holdup is. Let's get the fucking count going. I mean, why are we waiting so goddamn long? I don't get this shit. Whether Biden or Trump wins, it really doesn't matter at this point. All I'm doing is I'm just starting fires within my friend circles because I seem to be the only Trump supporter amongst all my friends. I just don't get it. And all my friends are pretty much black. I don't get why they want Biden to win so goddamn bad. Did the 94 crime bill not mean anything to them? You're using the N-word to refer to a mayor. I don't even know what mayor he was talking about, but using the N-word to refer to a mayor not mean anything to them? Did saying that if you can't decide if you're for him or for Trump, then you ain't black. Did that not mean anything to them? I mean, I just don't understand what they see in Biden. But irregardless of the fact, a lot of people just don't believe that they don't believe that black lives actually do matter. That's all I'm gonna say.
What I'm trying to understand is, why is it that people only come at Trump supporters like this, man? Ain't nobody coming at no Biden supporter like this, like, with all this hate. Like, if you go for Biden, then you go for Biden, man. Good for you. I go for Trump. That's what it is. Much love to y'all, man. God bless.
What are you doing, man? Like this is no time to... Like there's a ghost right behind me, isn't there?
Are a racist.
I'm a racist. This is a no zone.
Not really.
Oh, is it?
Not really, sir.
Tell me.
It is currently 9:47 in the morning on Wednesday, November 4th, and we're still at the standstill. This is fucking ridiculous, yo.
Frank Lutz, very important conversation, and we're going to continue to have it.
But
We appreciate it.
I'm still waiting on who wins.
All lives matter.
No. The lives of rapists don't matter. The lives of serial killers don't matter. The lives of pedophiles don't matter. So no, not all lives matter.
Well, that's my shape, I made the shadow, that's my name. Don't wear it out though, feeling myself can't be illegal. So sue me for looking so pretty tonight, wearing your favorite color under the lights, for moving on, doing everything right. So sue me for being good friends with your friends, and running into you the place that we met, for being something you can't forget. So sue me.
We are rallying for Trump 4 more years, baby! Our president, 2020. Can't let the communists take over. No socialist, no communist.
Just my children and my wife, like my lucky stars.
It's so
I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do.
Don't touch me! Oh my God!
I'm so sorry. At least you look good.
Súper emocionada, contenta, veo todo el gentío, las banderas, súper feliz. La gente afuera está esperando, todo el mundo quiere que Trump gane. Trump es el presidente, Trump 2020. No, para nada, lo hago porque amo a América.
América, amo los Estados Unidos, amo su sistema y por todas las oportunidades que le ha dado a los latinos, así que los latinos estamos con América, Miami está con América, Estados Unidos está con Trump.
I really don't know what happened. I just touched her and...
Bruh. Bruh. Dude. Are you proud of yourself?
I mean...
It's kind of badass, though. I mean, at least the line works on point.
Estamos apoyando al presidente Donald Trump, esperando que gane la elección de 2020 en contra del comunismo que está en Latinoamérica y en toda parte de América.
Estados Unidos, amamos este país y que Dios los bendiga. Somos una nación cristiana, amamos a Dios.
Es más, tenemos que ganar con el presidente Trump 2020, 4 años más para que el socialismo no entre a ese país, que es el país más grande que ha dado el mundo en los últimos 200 años. Amén.
Por la juventud, porque no conozca el comunismo que yo tuve que vivir por 17 años. Por la libertad, por toda la bendición y la democracia que tenemos en este país. No me pagan nada. ¿Tú sabes lo que me paga? Me paga la libertad que tengo de decir lo que quiero, cuando quiero y donde quiero. Eso es lo que me paga.
Hey Luna, can you grab me a towel? Girl, did you say towel? I've got you. Luna? Yeah? Really?
Representando a nuestro país, por eso nos vestimos de América, porque tenemos que ser gratos, darnos gracias lo que por gracia recibimos. No queremos comunismo, no queremos la gente negativa, queremos el progreso. Así que, for Trump, super diva, super Trump y todo lo mejor. Y estamos respaldando el capitalismo, estamos respaldando el presidente, la policía, la libertad por encima de todas las cosas. Se han unido de varias naciones.
Folks, it is now 11:38 in the morning, Wednesday, November 4th, and it doesn't look like this is going to come to an end. Literally, the only change from the last video I did, or the last segment of this video that I did, Donald Trump went up 1 point, went from 213 to 214. It looks like this is honestly going to be what they're saying. It's not going to end until Friday. It's just so fucking stupid. Anyway, I'm going to end this video. And I guess we'll just have to do a video at the end of the week. Thank y'all for watching. And yeah, if you can do me a favor, check out my merch store. Well, let me turn the camera around. So anyway, like I was saying, Wednesday, November 4th, it's your boy KingChurro, and I'm still looking for a job. I'm also looking into becoming a peer support specialist. Still on that. Still holding on to that. I really just haven't found where to do that at. I was told something, or someplace here in Indio. Anyway, something about a CRT Oasis. So if anybody's watching this can help me out with that, that'd be great. Yeah, I'm just gonna end this video here. Like I said, still looking for a job. If you find it in your heart to help a dude out, I'm only looking for $1 donations on Cash App. Here's the Cash App right there. And if you can, even better if you can go to my merch store, purchase a shirt starting at $13, or purchase a mask. That way, you know, at least with Cash App, you're just donating money, versus if you're going to my merch store, you're not just donating money, but you're also getting something in return. So, and it's a drop ship. I don't have all the inventory here at the house. It's a drop ship service. So basically, you buy an $18 shirt or $13. I think if you buy an $18 shirt, I get like $5 out of it. If you buy a $13 shirt, I think I get $2.50 out of it. So, needless to say, I had to sell a lot of shirts in order for me to make some money, you know. But to me, a $5, basically, if I'm receiving $5 from my $18 shirt, that's worth a lot more than a $1 donation in Cash App. But again, it's all up to you if you can help me out. I mean, really, and I'm going to continue making videos regardless. I might start a Patreon. I've heard that Patreon does well, but then that means I really need to focus on these videos. So we'll see what's up, guys. Anyway, I'll be making a video at the end of the week. See y'all later. Thanks for watching.
A calm before the storm, and I know it's been coming for some time. Hey, when it's over.